Baby, I like you that way. Baby, I like you that way. Baby, I like you that way. Baby, I like you.
Hi guys, thank you for joining me here today on my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. It is so amazing to have you here, and I just want to take this opportunity to say Happy New Year to each and every one of you. I hope you are all safe and well. Now, who has made any New Year's resolutions? Personally, I don't normally make a New Year's resolution because I never keep them, but if I was going to make one, I think this year it would have to be no more blind buying. But who am I trying to kid? I mean, let's face it, I will probably stick to that maybe a couple of weeks, maybe. But yeah, that would be my resolution if I could actually stick to a resolution. But comment down below if you actually have made any resolutions that you really do think you might be able to stick to, because I'd love to know. So today's video, guys, I'm sharing my top 10 ultra feminine, elegant, classy fragrances. So by that, I mean like a woman who is well dressed, is well mannered, has her ish together, a woman that knows what she wants, who carries herself in a certain way. She's a queen who doesn't take any BS from anyone, especially men. And yeah, she's just the best version of herself that she can possibly be. So guys, big up to all my queens out there. This list is for you. So the first one I want to share with you is one that I haven't mentioned on my channel before, but I do really like it, and to me it is ultra feminine and so sophisticated. It's very refined, and it is this one, and this is Flowerbomb Bloom by Viktor and Rolf. Guys, I love this fragrance. This is so soft and elegant. It just screams class. Like, I mean, I just think of that beautifully dressed, classy woman when I smell this. It's fruity, but it's not overly fruity. It's not overly sweet. It has that air of sophistication about it. It has some beautiful florals in it. It's woody, it's fresh, it's airy. It opens up with a bit of citrus, but it's not like a really citrusy fragrance. However, it does have a freshness to it. It's very clean smelling. So yeah, as I said, it's very refined, and I really do love this fragrance. This is probably best suited, I would say, kind of like the spring stroke summer months, because it is quite light, fresh and airy, and it's one of those just stepped out of the shower fresh kind of scents. And I really do feel kind of uplifted and invigorated when I wear this one, but it is just so feminine. And yeah, this is a gorgeous fragrance. If you haven't smelt it, it's quite different from original Flowerbomb. It's not as heavy and sweet as that. As I said, it's much more classy in my opinion, and I have been enjoying it recently. I have been reaching for this one quite a bit lately, despite the weather. I don't really care about the weather. I'm not a seasonal perfume wearer. I know that's kind of a sin to some people, but no, if I fancy wearing something, I'm going to wear it regardless of the weather, regardless of what type of fragrance it is. And yeah, I've been fancying this one quite a bit lately, so I've been wearing it. And that is Viktor and Rolf's Flowerbomb Bloom. So this next one is from a line that I absolutely adore, and it is this one, and it is Rose Peonia from Maison Lancôme. And guys, look at that dent. I've used this a ton. This is a beautiful rosy fragrance. That's pretty much what you get. There's a little bit of fruitiness in it, but it is predominantly a rose fragrance. It's quite fresh. Again, this is so classy. This is one of my favorite ever rose fragrances because it's not an old-fashioned smelling rose, although it is quite fresh, but it gives me those Turkish delight vibes. I've mentioned that before. So there is a sweetness to this, which is quite addicting, but I just feel so elegant when I'm wearing this. The bottle is very elegant. It makes me think like Cleopatra in her milk bath, like with rose petals sprinkled on top. That's the kind of smell that this reminds me of. It evokes those kind of feelings in me, you know, like you're so womanly, you're a queen, you've got all your servants around you fanning you while you bathe in this milk, and it just nourishes your skin, and you've got those rose petals. It just transports me to another place. And this lasts pretty well. This isn't a beast mode fragrance, I would say. It dries down to a nice, sweet, soft, rosy, vanilla-y type fragrance, even though I don't think there's vanilla in this, but it does give me those vanilla-y, rosy, Turkish delight vibes, if that makes sense. But it's a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I've been complimented on it tons. Men love it. So yeah, that is Rose Peonia by Maison Lancôme. Next up is this beauty, and this is Artemisia by Penhaligon's. Guys, this is so classy. Honestly, this makes me feel posh, and like, I'm not posh in any way, shape or form, but when I spritz this one on, it makes me feel posh. I don't know why. There's just, it could be the bottle, it could be knowing that it's a Penhaligon's fragrance, because they are kind of like posh and a bit bougie, aren't they? And you imagine a lot of posh people in London going into their shop and just saying, I'll have that, and I'll have that, please. My butler will wrap it for me. So this is a gorgeous, fruity, powdery, fresh, vanilla-y fragrance. It has nectarine at the top, it has some green notes, it's very fresh, it has musk, it has vanilla. There is some lily of the valley in here and some freesia, although I don't find it overly floral, which is good for me, but I do get that beautiful musky fresh vanilla with a bit of fruitiness, but it's not like a really fruity fragrance. It's very, very comforting. This is a calming scent. You know, when you just want to be, this is the kind of scent that I would go for, and it is so sophisticated. As I said, it makes me feel very bougie. It's light, it's refreshing, it's uplifting, and it is ultra feminine, in my opinion. So this next one is another one that I don't really talk too much about on my channel. However, you will see by the dent how much I actually love it. And it is this one. And this is Valentino Donna Aqua. And guys, look at the bottle. The bottle is so stunning. It's like a work of art. I love it. So the bottle alone is so classy and elegant, and just screams femininity and sophistication, in my opinion. And the smell does as well, because this, I mean, look at that mister. It's gorgeous. This is a beautiful, juicy, fruity, nutty fragrance. There is some florals in there, but to me, this is more of a gourmand fragrance. It kind of reminds me a bit of like marzipan or like a cherry bakewell or something like that. It's very sweet and cakey and just delicious smelling. It's sweet, but it's not toothachingly sweet. The only thing I wish about this was that it would project a bit more strongly, because I think it is such a gorgeous fragrance. It needs to be smelt. It needs to be felt in the air, you know, but it just doesn't have as much strength as I would love, but I do really enjoy it. As you can tell by how much I've used. For me, the opening of this fragrance is the best, because you get that juicy fruitiness, that nuttiness, that sweet kind of marzipan vibe. There is pear in this, but I don't get a lot of pear, I must say. To me, it's more cherry than pear, although it doesn't list cherry as a note, but it gives you those kind of vibes, I guess, with the almond in the top as well. But in the dry down, you tend to get a bit more of that frangipani, a bit more of the florals come through. And as you know, I'm not a huge fan of florals, but this is not overly floral. So I do still really love this fragrance. And as I say, I feel very queen-like when I wear it. It's very, very classy and I love it. Speaking of classics, this next one is such a cult classic as well, and it needs no introduction. It is this one, and this is Miss Dior Eau de Parfum 2017 version. I mean, just the bottle, so sophisticated, elegant and classy. I absolutely love it, and the scent matches that as well. Such a strong atomizer. It opens up so beautifully citrusy, but it's more orangey than it is lemon to me. It has that pink pepper in the top that gives it that spiciness, and then you've got rose, you've got jasmine, you've got some woody notes. I absolutely love this fragrance. It's stunning. It's a compliment getter. You feel so empowered as a woman when you're wearing this. This is the kind of floral that I really like. It's inoffensive. It just smells so beautiful. There's nothing not to like with Miss Dior. It has fantastic lasting power. This lasts about 7 or 8 hours on my skin. It's not a beast mode fragrance, but it does have very good projection. And my friend wore this very recently as her wedding scent, and I smelt it on her like the whole time we was at the wedding reception. I know she doused herself in it though. I think she did overspray, but you could smell it and it was so beautiful on her. Like now every time I think of Miss Dior, I think of a beautiful bride like my friend was. And yeah, this is just the epitome of feminine sophistication. This next one I've rapidly been falling in love with. I got it as a Christmas gift. Like I slept on it, guys. I don't know what I was thinking, because I should have got this long time ago. But anyway, I got it as a Christmas present, so I can't grumble. I'm very grateful, and I've just been wearing it non-stop. And it is this one, and it's Giorgio Armani's My Way. Guys, some people describe this as basic, okay? Now, it's not groundbreaking, it's not like unique or anything like that, but it is a beautiful white floral. It is orange blossom, it is tuberose, it's got musk in it, it's got vanilla in it. It just gives me boss lady vibes. It gives me those Alexis Carrington vibes, you know. I'm a strong, sophisticated woman. I know where I'm going. I know what I want. I know who I'm going with, you know, that kind of thing. I just really enjoy this fragrance. And so far, it gives me moderate lasting, moderate projection. And I'm happy with that, because I will fling this in my bag. I will top it up when I feel like it. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it. My Way. This next one is probably more suited to the warmer weather, but hey, I don't give a flying duck, because I'll wear it regardless of the weather. And it is this one, and it is Daisy Oh So Intense. Now, this is the only Daisy fragrance I own. I mean, I've tried so many of the others, but this is the only one I really like. And I think it might be because it has strawberry and pear in the top. It also has honey in it, which gives it a lovely sweetness, a slight stickiness, which I absolutely love. But we're not going to go there. And yeah, this is just a lovely feminine classy fragrance as well. If you like something a bit more fruity, definitely try this one. Now, the only downside to this, I would say, it doesn't last a very long time. That is the only thing. It's slightly weak, but it smells so good. Like, I could just spray and spray and spray. I love the opening. As I said, it's fruity, it's juicy, that strawberry is there. There's pear in the top as well. I think there might be a bit of bergamot, because it does have a little bit of a zestiness to it. But as it dries down, it becomes vanilla-y, it becomes slightly floral. Whereas some of the other fragrances I've mentioned, I would say give me queen vibes. This one probably gives me a bit more princessy vibes. So this is probably more of a younger scent, even though I'm wearing it. Don't ask me why, but I'm wearing it. I don't care. But yeah, I would say younger ladies are gonna like this. But perfume is ageless, isn't it? I mean, I wear Toy 2 bubblegum, and that's probably aimed at teenagers, but I don't care. Right, so we're on to the last one. And guys, this is another one that I haven't mentioned on my channel before, and I don't see many people speaking about this. I don't know if I've seen anyone speak about this one, but this is Liz Earle's Botanical Essence number 9. And guys, look at the dent in that. Like literally, this is nearly all gone. Okay, this fragrance, guys, this is so addictive. Like I can't even begin to explain. This is so earthy, it's so deep, it's aromatic, it's woody, it's spicy, there's florals in there. This is a strong fragrance, guys. This is powerful. So that's it, guys. We are at the end of another video. Thank you so much for chilling with me, for spending a bit of your precious time listening to me waffle on about perfumes as per. And guys, let me know what your favourite elegant feminine fragrance is. I would love to know. Do you own any of the ones that I've mentioned, and what do you think about them? And yeah, I will leave you there. So till next time, guys,